Let's take a look at what's been happening in AI this week. ChatGPT has just been released on iPhone. We've got the powerful Meta chips, Google updates. Also, there's fears over AI takeover, customer audio news. We also can create your own 3D room, very easy. So the first one is ChatGPT on iPhone. It is incredible. It's free to use with ads, but there's no plugins just yet for Plus subscribers. And if you want to install it, you need to have an iPhone 8 with the latest version at 16 Plus. There's some warning messages just to say that the information is not exactly true. It also has a voice to text using Whisper API. So it's a very versatile app and extremely convenient. It works exactly the same way as a desktop, and it's even faster. And there's a lot of positive results out there on Twitter stating how good the ChatGPT app really is. Mark Zuckerberg and his team have just actually developed silicon custom chips, and these have been developed to advance their metaverse capabilities, such as virtual reality and augmented reality. It will also develop the generative AI software that they have and increase the capabilities that it has dealing with many tasks with text, images and videos. And here are some of the apps that it's actually developed so far, and these are all for developers to use. Sundar at Google just announced a lot of new updates for Google tools that will be coming soon. First one is Bard, Google Bard of all plugins. The next is email copy, and this one is Help Me Write.
Sent a voucher, but what you really want is a full refund. You could reply and use Help Me Write. Just type in the prompt of what you want, an email to ask for a full refund, hit create, and a full draft appears. As you can see, it conveniently pulled in flight details from the previous email, and it looks pretty close to what you want to send. Maybe you want to refine it further. In this case, a more elaborate email might increase the chances of getting the refund. And there you go. I think it's ready to send. Help Me Write will start rolling out as part of our workspace updates. And just like with Smart Compose, you will see it get better over time.
So next, they will include text to images with Adobe Fireflies helping out.
Okay, now Bard is working with Firefly to bring what I imagined to life.
The next is Google's biggest language model, Gemini. That's going to defeat OpenAI.
Safely and responsibly. This includes our next generation foundation model, Gemini, which is still in training. Gemini was created from the ground up to be multimodal, highly efficient at tool and API integrations, and built to enable future innovations like memory and planning. While still early, we are already seeing impressive multimodal capabilities not seen in prior models. Once fine-tuned and rigorously tested for safety, Gemini will be available at various sizes and capabilities, just like Palm 2. As we invest in more advanced models, we are also deeply investing in AI responsibility. This includes having the tools to identify synthetically generated content whenever you encounter it. Two important approaches are watermarking and metadata. Watermarking embeds information directly into content in ways that are maintained even through modest image editing. Moving forward, we are building our models to include watermarking and other techniques from the start. If you look at the synthetic image, it's impressive how real it looks. So you can imagine how important this is going to be in the future. Metadata allows content creators to associate additional context with original files, giving you more information whenever you encounter an image. We'll ensure every one of our AI-generated images has that metadata. It builds on progress made by two world-class teams, the Brain team and DeepMind.
MedPalm 2 to assist medical staff even better.
Information from medical imaging, like plain films and mammograms. You can imagine an AI collaborator that helps radiologists interpret images and communicate the results. These are some examples of Palm 2 being used in specialized domains. We can't wait to see it used in more.
Google's magic tool to edit Google Photos. With this new update, the magic tool, you'll be able to edit any object in your photograph, and it's going to be very simple indeed. Deleting anything, changing the color, and even moving objects around. I know for certain, especially from looking at this demo, that if you're not great at editing photos, I'm certain that this tool will definitely support you in editing those photos to make them even more professional and memorable. This is a terrifying update, but I wanted to include it on the list. And this is taken from the Secret Leaders podcast with Google's CEO Gadar, and he fears that AI will take over the world and destroy the human race very soon. You should definitely listen to this short podcast and give me your thoughts on it later in the comments section.
Human. Stop behaving like an asshole. And this truly and honestly, in all of my work, is truly and honestly the core to our future. And if you do that enough, if enough of us do that, AI will go like, oh, hold on, they have their traumas, they have their issues, they have their mistakes. They're actually good at heart. They're trying to be better. When we do that, we've created superheroes. We've created a bunch of superheroes in AI that are saying, you know what, I'm going to behave like mommy and daddy. I told you, my fourth inevitable is that I believe the adulthood of AI is going to create a utopia for those that remain.
I think it's important for everyone to understand it really does all come back to this. AI has no agenda. It's just a learning algorithm. So it really is about what you teach it, what it learns.
Stop wanting to have a fancier car. Stop wanting to appear better than the other guy. Just show that you want to be happy. Make your behaviors show to the machines, I want to be happy. You want to get to me? Just make me happy. I have the compassion to make one other person happy. If that's your daughter or your best friend, or hopefully the whole world if you can, show that compassion, and then the machines will learn that mommy and daddy want to make others happy. Show them that you want to love and be loved. And by the way, I know that sounds really hopeless romantic. I'm not a hopeless romantic. I'm a very serious geek. Let me just qualify that. I'm a very serious geek. The easiest way to turn those machines into psychopaths and serial killers is to deprive them of love, which is one of my biggest fears in the next 5 years, is that humanity will mark them as the enemy, even though the reality is they've done nothing wrong.
If you're like me and you find it difficult to search for news that you really want to listen to, well, the struggle is over. This app will choose any audio episodes of any news from around the world based on your choice, and it uses ChatGPT to actually find the information that you need based on 10,000 fact-checked articles. When signed in, you just enter your name, and then the bot will speak to you and will ask you what you would like to hear about. And then you just type in what you want to hear about. The future of AI on job losses. Rio gave me these audio podcasts.
Hi Matt, I am Rio, your AI-powered host on Curio. The future of AI is a hot topic in the news today. Goldman Sachs predicts that widespread adoption of artificial intelligence could lead to a 7% increase in global GDP over a decade. However, financial markets suggest more modest outcomes, with AI-related share prices underperforming in the past year.
With this AI app, you'll be able to create your own 3D room. Let's take a look at this demo. It will cover all of the basics.
XYZ, a a new platform that lets you create and explore virtual 3D rooms. Each room is totally different. You can find arcade games, interactive stories, and more. And the best part is, you can edit everything. For instance, I can move things around, add new things from the free built-in library, duplicate things, change the colors and lighting. I can edit how things look with the built-in model editor. And I can make things interactive with code, which, by the way, is a nice way to learn how to code. Once done, I can share the URL, and if someone likes it, they can drop some confetti.
I hope that was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Just to let you know, I'll be posting every week from now on, and I think the next video is going to be on alternatives to ChatGPT and also some AI tools. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it.